You're watching the after show. This is GEEKCASTER. I'm Phil Geeks, and today we've got
Dayveonne, Bussey, Deadpool for life, riding on a unicorn.
Corey Davis, the king of anime. Let's go, Demon Slayers!
Say Leone, my Cinderella is black with box grades.
Bird.
And yes, Deadpool is black.
LMAO.
I mean, because he's burnt, but that's besides the point.
That's right there. That's right there.
I had to fix Corey's head. His head was cut off. So,
Sorry.
so what? All right, the elephant in the room. Well, by the time people watch this, if they're not watching it right now because we're live, well, United States might have burnt down by then, or everyone's happy, or everyone's sad. Half the country's sad, half the country's happy. Right now, it's neck and neck, and yeah, election.
So I guess they can figure out what date it is today.
Yeah. How you guys doing? You okay?
I'm nervous. I'm scared. My palms are sweaty. I feel like about to throw up.
It's not that serious. I feel uncertain because we saw the situation play out the same exact way 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we'll just see what happens.
Sailor?
Yes, sir.
You're working hard on that gum. I really want some of that gum. I feel so jealous right now. I have not had gum in so long. You would not believe.
She was in it. She was so lost.
I was zoning in because I was reading Senate right now is 36-30 with Democrats higher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at numbers. Biden pulls Florida 50.8 to 48.5. Like, this is close, y'all. That's why I zoned in and started chewing my gum real hard. Woo!
So, let's do this. This is fun. Again, we have people. You can check out the Twitch, because we're doing our Twitch live, and any comments. But for all those that are seeing this after the fact, what could we say? Not knowing who won, but, by the time they see this, what do we say to those folks out there from a geek perspective?
From a geek perspective, this is democracy. This is why we vote. Whether the person you wanted to win wins or the other person wins, we all had the choice. We all voted. This is the outcome. Whether you like it or not, this is why we are free, and this is what we stand for.
Mm-hmm.
As ambiguous as I can be.
Are we all free? What are we going to talk about? Voter, what is it?
Some people voted by mail, other people
voter suppression. Voter suppression. Y'all, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the literacy test, the taxes. We're going to talk about how they've been telling us not to mother truck and vote. Do you want to talk about this stuff, y'all?
Yeah, we could talk about that.
All right, what you know about the taxation of voting polls, my friend?
Well, right now, in Texas where my cousin lived at, they already had that. She experienced them actually with the truck, with the bus, caravan bus, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
oh, wow. He squirreled so hard.
Anyway, Corey, what do you know about taxation, the literacy test, and even now with voter suppression and, the whole postal system going erupt?
I don't know that much. I mean, I think, honestly, this election, I have not seen in my lifetime so many people excited to get out and vote. I think we are at a point where we are taking our education very seriously. We're learning more about these things that we haven't learned about before or was even interested in. Like most people still don't know how the electoral college works, but people are looking into it. People are looking into the literacy test. People are looking into this stuff now. So I applaud everyone right now for
You
doing
guys
it.
read the First Amendment thing?
Which one?
The
Which
first,
thing?
the first like, will this pass type of thing on the back of your ballot.
Oh yeah.
So what do you feel about that First Amendment thing?
I thought it was interesting. I'm like, I wonder if people actually know what this is, first of all. And I wondered.
I had to look it up. I was so happy I did my absentee. I looked it up to read what it actually meant. And, like, I was hoping I made the right choice, y'all. Because I'm not trying to have these folks vote for me no more.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me that committee, y'all. Like, just give me that committee. I'm not trying to have. But if the committee is corrupt, too, it's the same system.
Right. But here's
Who we
another thing
voting
in
for?
No, I'm not saying keeping our mouth
Trump
closed.
wins West Virginia, per usual. Who thought he wasn't going to win that stupid state? I'm sorry. If you're in West Virginia, I'll take you home to that country road, yo. I'm tired.
You just got called out by Sailor Leone.
So Trump won West Virginia already?
Yeah.
Well, one thing I have to say, which might be a little controversial here, I think Corey will agree. I think Sailor won't, and I think Dayveonne. Are you Dayveonne right now?
Yeah, he's Dayveonne.
Yes, I'm Dayveonne.
All right. You might abstain from this one. I don't know where you're going over there or whatever I'm talking about over there. But people wouldn't be so interested or motivated. We probably wouldn't even have so many women of color and women in general in positions of power if it wasn't for the, you know where I'm going with it.
If it wasn't for the what? Finish it.
Say it, Phil.
Captain Tangman. Because Captain Tangman has inspired tons of people. Because of the evil, it reminds me of vampires.
I feel like
Vampires
it was
in Brooklyn.
That direction, though.
Evil
I don't
is
agree
good.
With it.
I
don't agree that Trump was the one that caused it. I feel like if anything, it's Obama and the fact that we had a black president finally, and then women's rights started pushing a little bit more in the past few years. So yeah, I feel like it was going to happen anyways for these. Like we had a woman running for president before this, you know. So it's like,
yeah,
I feel like POC and women have found more comfortability. Because anyways, we dealing with y'all anyways.
But what about Shirley Chisholm?
This person or that person, huh?
Shirley Chisholm ran for president long time ago.
We always have women running for president, but I feel like I understand what Phil is saying, because of.
But did I finish what I was saying?
No, keep going.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay. Well, now I forgot. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were doing. You can go now.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were finished, all honesty. So I think what Phil was saying, I sort of agree with him with the state of affairs that has come with the last presidency. The presidency before that, we had, I think, a good look of what a president should do. Yes, no president is without controversy. Obama had his own. Bush had his own. But with this election, it has been nothing but controversy, and I think people are tired. And I think people did go out, especially the young people. I think the stats were like from the ages of 18 to 25, it was like 40,000 or something in one state, and now today it's like 200 something thousand just in that same demographic. Like it's exploded. possibly because of this last election, possibly because we are a technology-driven society, so information is coming at us from all sides, and we're just learning more from each other than we did in school. So I think all of that has to equate for something. I see both points, but I think it's just a sign of the times that this is where we're headed. Most people want to take control of the country that they live in.
Dayveonne, as expected.
I have no comment.
I called it. I called it. Don't I know my fellow co-hosts? I do. Ladies and gentlemen, I called it.
Look at that face on Sailor. She is so done with this.
I wish I remembered what the fuck I was saying. Oh my god. But we're on the after show.
Yep.
No, but bring up your womanhood. With women of color, people of color, you were saying that this is the time that you guys were not really oppressed, but you've been through some stuff and you're trying to gain your momentum. I think that was the line of thinking you were saying.
So pretty much like think about Me Too, think about Obama and how Obama becoming president let a lot of other people feel like they, when you see yourself in other things, it makes you feel like you can do these things. It's not like these women were already in the lower levels. It's just now the fact is like they, one, may feel to strive more, or two, they're like, shit, this mess is going down the tube. We gotta get it together. Why, I don't know why they voted for these women over other people, but I feel like people have now been hiring people out of their normal pool of stuff. So I feel like it was bound to happen with or without Trump, to be quite honest.
Well, I think in general, everyone's just had enough, and we're running out of. I don't want to put negativity out there, but we put it this way: we need to change things immediately, because at some point, you get to a point where we got to do different things. I'll put it. I'll leave it at that. But I do feel overall things are going in a better direction as far as people being active, and the more you have more people of color active, and the more people are like, this is it. And it's not just people of color. Americans in general, even those that are racist, even those that are fascists, are getting to the point where they're saying enough is enough and we need change. The only thing is, if we can just get together and say, how can we change things for everyone's benefit? If we could just mature as a nation. You know
Phil
what?
for president, y'all, because the realisticness of. Let me stop.
I did think about that. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I did think about running.
Should have wrote him in, man. We should have wrote him in.
But see, this is the other thing too. I mean, you're talking about change, but wasn't that Obama's whole pitch? Wasn't his slogan change? And to think about
how many changes happened and how they were revoked.
Right. We're not that long.
Get that out of here. Get that one out of here. Take that away. Discrimination during doctors. Yeah, we're not doing those type of people for patients. Come on, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of this man revoking all our rights.
Right, but that's what I'm trying to get to. The 60s were not that long ago. 60 years ago, they were the 60s, and we were going through this then, right? And those people are still alive, and they bred children. Today, the children of those children are educating themselves. They know what they have within their biases, their prejudice. They understand racism like no generation before. So that's why I said we as young people are taking control of what we can control, because we are an information society. We are learning more about these things. We're learning more about each other, and that's only going to progress. So was it inevitable? Obviously, yes, but to do it at this point in time in history, I think it was a conscious effort with the protests, with everyone standing up for each other. It wasn't by...
Was Ferguson during Obama's time or was it during Trump's time?
It was during Obama's time.
Okay, so if you're saying if Biden had won that previous election and we were still going and rioting in Baltimore and Ferguson,
right?
That same momentum, as we keep getting videos, because they were still going to get killed, as we keep getting videos, you don't think that would have pushed all of this without Trump?
Not necessarily, because
okay.
I do think, because this is the thing though. Even when Obama was president and that stuff was happening, he still was going out and having conversations with police, with prison reform, stuff like that. When we got to this administration, this actually caused a ripple throughout society where people were taking sides. If we could go back and change and say, if that never happened, would we be in the position today? One, you don't know, and two, honestly, if it were the same, like taking a different course of action, it may not necessarily have gotten to this point. We probably would not be at this point. So it's just something to think about. So we just deal with facts, and this is what we're presented with, and this is what we talk about.
But wasn't the question? You get on my nerves. You get on my damn nerves. Well, actually, it could be both of them. But the real one is right here. But the question was, do you think this would have happened with or without the orange man?
I just answered that. Not necessarily.
It wouldn't be as chaotic as it is right now. It would be somewhat of a developing step towards and heading towards that direction, but it eventually would have been maintained compared to now.
Inevitably, we would have gotten to this point, probably not as fast as we did. So we're all saying the same thing. I just deliver it differently.
I'm sitting here like, why is he saying this stuff when we are literally saying, like, it maybe this would have happened in the past? We're literally asking the same question. And he's like, well, we're dealing with the facts now. Well, we were hypothetical. Fight me, Corey. Anyways.
Well,
next question, Phil.
Next question. No, definitely. So, I think if there's anything, you know what? Let's play a game. You guys hip? Are you hip? Are you hip? Are you hip?
Are you hip? Is that the name of the game?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sailor, you ready?
That face says yes.
Yeah, you're hip. You're hip. You're hip to be square. All right. We're going to pretend Biden won. And we want to talk to all our fans that are pro Captain Tangman. Okay? What do we tell those people that feel they lost their piece of the American pie?
Oh, cool.
They're going to riot. Just like we rioted when Obama won. They're going to riot, okay?
No, but what do we tell them? What do we tell them? We got to...
Don't riot, y'all.
I want to channel my inner sailor. I'm going to channel my inner sailor and be like, boom, you lost. Welcome to democracy. We in control now.
What I would say is the fact, don't riot. You're hurting small businesses when you riot. You're messing up the society and the neighborhoods that you're attacking when you're protesting and bringing guns to our protests, So that's what I say to them.
And Dayveonne?
I'm petty.
And Dayveonne?
I'm going to be honest with everybody. It sounds like it's fun and games, but...
Don't be Eeyore right now.
Huh?
Don't be Eeyore right now. There you go.
I'm not, but I have to go back to... When was Obama first elected? It was
No. Can you answer the question?
12.
I am. I'm leading to the question.
No, we don't need you to lead.
12.
We're going to run out of... Just
let me lead, man. Let me talk, okay?
12.
Because if I don't say it, it's not going to basically manifest. What I may say is going to be controversial.
Ow.
But it was from what I experienced. And I can't say it's the same film. So, that said, when Obama won, we were happy, we were excited, to have a black president. We were head over moons because this was in history the first black president. The next day, I saw some sides of our people that was they took the situation over the top.
We don't have all night. Can you just say what would you tell the people?
He said we rioted.
He's building the story.
No, there's no time for a story. Just quickly, what would you tell Republicans that feel that they lost? That's it.
You hate to see it.
Oh, did he freeze? I think he froze.
That is amazing.
I hate that. I got knocked off.
And you know what? I'll take it. All right. So now, next.
Wait, that is so disrespectful. My internet kicked me off, and I had to come back on again.
Because you were taking too damn long.
Okay, let me get to my... Shut up.
Froze.
It's my time. But I want to get to the point. I think we need to actually be a little bit more considerate for those people that really
Is that what you're going to tell them?
president.
Answer the question as it's asked. What are you going to tell them?
What are we going to tell the Republic? Look, just like any other election, we have to still be united and still, when Biden wins, we have to respect him as a president. Just like you told us to respect Trump, we have to respect Biden.
Plot twist. What if Trump wins? Because we don't know.
What if Trump
Same
wins?
thing. Same thing.
Okay.
Honestly,
Sailor.
I'm like, I sat there and I thought, I really was like, wow. I was like, wow, 4 years really fast. It's already over. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if I could do another 4 years. It feels like I was dead the whole time. I don't know. I mean, would it be terrible? Maybe. Would it not be terrible?
What
Maybe.
would you tell Biden? What would you tell Kamala?
I would have told Kamala why you put all those people in jail for some low drug charges, and I know you smoke weed, so what the hell? Fake shit.
But here's the thing. Everybody had no choice.
Hold
Nigga,
on.
I know that.
Hold on.
I
Shots
know
fired. That was
I know that.
shots fired. Go, Sailor.
Anyways,
Let's not overlook those shots.
we obviously know that Biden has called us predators and Kamala has put many of us in jail. And yes, we understand that it was illegal at the time, so she was really just doing her job. But man, you don't think she could have controlled something to make the sentences shorter? Maybe going to a mental health clinic. I don't know if they have those options, right? But dang, girl, you better apologize. You better stand up there and apologize. Biden shouldn't have said, I never called them predators. You are recorded saying that mess. Go apologize. That's all you need to do.
And
that's what I tell them. Those
all
are
right.
two that really
And
make
Corey,
me angry.
what would you tell Biden, Kamala, and all those Democrats if Trump wins?
Should have done that.
You should have fought harder. I mean, I think that we kind of now see what America truly is. It's not the good country that we thought it was. It has been corrupted from the elite, and this is just a result of that. And we need to work extra harder for the next 4 years to make sure it doesn't happen again.
I agree.
What I would say, because I never answered the other one, I would agree. I'd probably piggyback and say, listen, we voted. Let's move on. Don't be sore about it, because that's just immature. What I would say to the Democrats is a little different. I would say, we all wanted Bernie, and you chose to play old school. You chose, who you chose. And for vice president, everybody said we didn't want her. And then you turned around and picked her for vice president. You played yourself. There were what Sailor said made a lot of sense. I mean, you pick in the time of Black Lives Matter, you pick someone that locks up brothers? it makes no sense. It just makes no sense. You know, there were other women, other black women that were in position that were better choices. But if you won, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. Let's rock it out. Let's give them a chance. Let's see them do something. Yeah. Now, mind you, when you watch this, a good portion of the people, they would already have an answer. Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, we're living in two different times at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I will say this though: if Biden does not win, Trump wins. I just want it to be known I'm not voting for you next time. If Trump can't run again, and if Biden tries to go up against someone else, I'm definitely automatically choosing the someone else. I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
What time is it? Right?
Until we get.
Well, I think we all need some therapy because we're actually still in the moment. You guys are probably not. So, good luck with that. So, this is just a geek reaction. This is like the moment.
Can someone read our Twitch comments? I'm tired of y'all. I can't read nothing.
So our Mac 215 said, "What's shaking? I smoke weed."
I
Oh
see where
yeah,
you're going
and
with
for y'all to interrupt me, I was gonna say on the ballot for us in Jersey, they have an option for us to either legalize weed or not.
Hell yeah.
So you know where that's going.
Oh my God.
Anything else on Twitch?
That's all we got so far.
Screaming. I'm sorry.
Because I know after this election, we are gonna need it.
I'm voting for Bussey. Bussey for president. It sounds good. There's a ring to it. You know what I mean? It's easy to
Lil
say
Bussey.
Bussey.
Little
Bussey.
Bussey.
Bussey. Go Bussey. Bussey for president.
I'm gonna say this because this is not the popular choice.
Wait, did he freeze again? Okay, maybe we shouldn't.
No,
make him
I'm still
president.
here.
I'm about to say we
I'm
can't.
still here.
Oh my God.
We can't have a president with bad internet.
There are a lot of people who don't smoke weed. There are a lot of people who can't stand the smell. A lot of people who actually can't physically smoke because they have medical ailments. So the other thing is, if you're going to do it, just be courteous about it. Make sure your neighbors are okay with it. Make sure that they can breathe. They're not elderly. It doesn't hinder the next person. If you're gonna do it, then fine, do it. But people like, for instance, me in the military, I really can't be around it because I get tested all the time. And if I'm around a whole bunch of people who smoke and then I get busted because you guys hindered my career, that's not fair to anybody. So just be courteous to your fellow human being. That's
Hint, hint, hint. Hint, hint, hint.
Facts.
All right, everybody, what's your social media?
Dayveonne Bussey on all social media platforms.
I am GT3 on the things.
Sarah Leone Cosplay on Instagram. Sarah Leone on Facebook and Twitter.
Oh, bless your heart. And I'm Geek. Phil Geeks. You can find me on GEEKCASTER. Actually, not really, but you need to go there anyway. That's the IG. And go to GeekCaster.com. Listen, this is just a geek reaction to the stress of all the elections. And, hey, man, we're united, you know, and let's make this place better because it kind of sucks. Yeah.
Got an announcement.
Oh.
Trump just won South Carolina.
Oh, that's not surprising.
I just saw the thing and it doesn't look like fully got it. Let's see. Because it still says it's like very close and...
No, I see it now. It says he won South Carolina. Trump is 2016.
Yeah, that train sounds like my feelings being crushed.
I just realized, Phil Geeks, your initials are PG. Is that why you always keep it PG? PG?
Ugly. No, this is ugly. This is so ugly.
All right, folks.
My goodness gracious.
We'll probably have a reaction thing of the reaction of the actual reaction of the...
Yo, in Florida.
Bye.
Oh my God, Florida